Hey, everybody. I wanted to go live today and just talk a little bit about, well, a couple things actually. I'm going to take the banner off at the bottom. But I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about marketing overall. So, like merch, as my daughter would call it, merchandise. But I just got some really cool things. So I wanted to give a shout out to Silver Line Ink, INK. Silver Line Ink, Grace. Thank you so much. She actually just sent me a couple of things that I'm so excited to get. And as an entrepreneur, when you have your own company, getting these types of things is like Christmas morning. So this is my new mug, travel mug. So thank you to Grace, Silverline Ink. And then I got some merch. So I've got a real business. I feel like unless you have a hoodie with your name on it, you're not really real. Okay, so again, thank you to Grace at Silverline Ink. And then we're going to start talking about FB Pixel now. So let's share my screen. So we're going to go ahead and share my screen and talk about the FB Pixel. And Nora wants to be a part of the conversation as usual. So I'm going to hop over here and go into Facebook. It's important to talk about the Facebook Pixel and what it can do for you, but it's also important to understand the business manager. So as far as business manager is concerned, when I say Facebook business manager, I'm not talking about like a person that actually manages your Facebook. It's actually something that Facebook provides you so that you can manage your accounts. And there's a ton of stuff that's in there. So having a business manager allows you to put your Facebook page in there, your Instagram page, your Facebook Pixel, keep it all in one place. But if you don't have a business manager, then you don't have all the functionality that you'll need. So I do have a training on business manager. It's on HireDigitalDesk.com. So HIRE digitaldesk.com, and go to the bottom and it'll say free training. And in there, you're going to be able to go ahead and get my training on business manager. But I want to focus on the Pixel right now because I've gotten a lot of questions recently about like, what is a Pixel and how do you set it up and why should you care? So I'm going to hop over here. First, I'm going to change. Well, I'm going to hop over to see this little area here with the little square. And I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to go to Events Manager because that's kind of where all your data stuff is held. And I'm going to change the account to one of my clients. So let's see, who wouldn't mind? I'll just change it to Digital Desk. Okay, so then I'm going to go into the data center for Digital Desk. So here we are. And this is, you'll see that my pixel is firing on my website. So you're like, well, what is a pixel and how would I actually create a pixel if I wanted to create one? A pixel is a 1-by-1 piece of, I guess, code that actually gets placed on your website or anything that you want to track with Facebook so that you can do what's called a conversion ad. And that means that you're asking Facebook to actually run an ad that is to get someone to actually do an action. So let's say I have a client who is currently, we're going to be launching some ads and we want them to actually fill out a form. And I don't want to use Facebook's lead form. So I need to actually create a conversion that gets someone to a thank you page. And in order to do that, I have to have the Facebook pixel on my thank you page, if that makes sense. But let's take a step back. So I need to create a pixel. So I can hit create. Actually, no, hang on. I've got so many different things on here. It's hard to see. So data sources, custom data sources. Okay. Settings. All right, so we are not here, plus. Duh. So hit the plus sign, and then you're going to come over here and you're going to say it's for a website and hit get started. And then you say you want to create a Facebook pixel, and then you're going to hit connect, and then you go through the process and it will come up with a pixel. So that pixel is going to look like this. So let's pull this one. It's probably not working anymore, but let's go here. And so this is wrapped in love. So it's going to ask you, do you want to put your pixel on your website? So the pixel looks like a bunch of code. And what it, like, you can either do one of two things. You can either manually put it on your website by copying and pasting the code into the header of every page of your website. You can use a Google Tag Manager to actually paste it in the Google Tag Manager, or you can do this here where you would actually go and create, you would actually, it would say, do you want to use the pixel, do you want to place the pixel on your website now? And it will actually help you do that, and you just follow along with the directions. Okay, so that's kind of like a real quick of what a pixel is. What is an event? An event for a pixel is a couple of things. So there's 8 different events that are on every single pixel. Things like you want to get someone to add something to a cart. You want somebody to, you want to reach people who added things to a cart, somebody who actually, what are some of the other ones? Purchases, views content, and there's 8 other ones, and they're all listed out by Facebook. So you can automatically do that with your pixel, or you can come up with a custom conversion for your pixel, getting them to actually take a separate action. So this is a very quick kind of like download for you as to what this is and why it's important. And I feel like maybe we should take a step back and look at the business manager. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go live after I pull up the entire training, and we will do that from there. Okay. All right, 3 comments here. Hello, Facebook user. I feel like I'm all over the place right now. So I am going to end this broadcast, and I will be back